Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I go to show you how to add a MCP server and how you can use the created tools with the Anthropic LLM nodes. First, I go to look for our MCP server I want to use. For this, I use Smithery. This is an open centralized registry and deployment platform for MCP servers. Here you can search for already deployed servers. If you have our own MCP server, you can deploy it here, so other users can use the MCP server. Before you can use this platform, you must register and log in on this platform. After that, you can search a MCP server you want to use. I enter CoinGecko. There are two of them in here. I use the yellow one. There are two kinds of URLs you can copy. The normal URL you can find here. When you push this button, it copies that URL. Or get a URL with keys. I use the last one because I know the normal URL is not working at the moment on the ArchAI platform. The URL with keys is for clients that doesn't support OAuth. Here you have an edited URL with some personal key in it. I copy it. I go back to ArchAI platform. Here you have a tab MCP. You click on Add Server. I paste the URL. I name the server CoinGecko MCP and click Add Server. And there are 7 tools available you can use. This is how you add an MCP server. If it doesn't work, you get an error message and you must search for another one. And now I go to show you how you can use these MCP tools with the Anthropic nodes. To use the Anthropic LLM, you need an API key and add this to your secret vault. You can create one at Anthropic website. For this you need a paid subscription. As preparation, I made an already system prompt with some rules and a personality. When you scroll down in the node list, you'll find a part with all the Anthropic nodes you can use. I place the Anthropic LLM call node. First, I configure the configuration part. You can enter the API key. I go to the secret vault tab and place an ArchAI secret vault node. I cannot connect this to the API key port. I go to my secret vault and copy my API key for Anthropic. I go back and paste the secret ID in the field. There are a lot of configurations you can change, like the model, the max tokens, the temperature. I only change the temperature at the moment, 0.3. There are a lot of other settings. For these I use the default value. At the moment I don't know what these all means, but when you need some more information you can look up the Anthropic website. There you find all information about these settings. It's more advanced, I think. Now I connect my system prompt to the system port. Before you can use the messages, the ArchAI message system must be transformed to a format the LLM of Anthropic understands. For this, there's a special node, ArchAI message to Anthropic converter. I place it here. I connect the Anthropic message port to the messages port. This node has a port for the history, so I place the ArchAI chat history node. And connect the chat history to the ArchAI messages port. First I'm gonna place these to another place. Yep. And here you can connect the all new message event. And connect the message ID to this port. Now all information about the history and also the new message that's coming in is transformed or will be transformed here in the format Anthropic understands. I'm gonna connect our stream message node, this one, to the input stream. And now we have a ready to go agent with Anthropic LLM without the tools. And now I go to test if the agent is responding. I type in hello. You see, he has his own thoughts. That's a nice thing about Anthropic nodes. And he is responding with some basic stuff. I make his personality a crypto guru. And he will respond with some crypto language. But for now I want to set up this agent with tools. And now I go to show how to add the MCP tools to the Anthropic LLM node. When we zoom in, we have here our tools part. When you add an element, you can connect a tool to it. We have a node specially for adding nodes to an Anthropic tool. Here you can connect that tool to that entry. Here in the middle, you can add nodes to that node, and that node will be used by the LLM. With the MCP, it generates nodes for each tool you want to use. That's what we do. I want information about a coin. I place that node first on the chain graph and put it into the Anthropic tool node. I add another element, take the same steps, and Anthropic node as Anthropic tool, connect it to the second one, go back to the MCP, and take the API coins list. This lists all coins that are available. The combination of these two tools, when you want to find a particular coin, it looks in the list and then calls the coin ID tool to get information about that coin. Put that in. And now we have two tools connected to the LLM, and now we can demo it. For this demo, I'm gonna ask the price of ArchAI. Hello. Can you give me the price of ArchAI? It's connecting his thoughts. Here he gets the API coins list and then error. Now this message means that the max tokens are exceeded for the request. On the Anthropic website I saw you can only send for each request max 200,000 tokens as message. And because the list you requested here is so big, it can't handle it. So maybe I take another approach. I don't want him to use the list. I delete these nodes and only use the API call coins ID. The ID is the ID of the token. Dus when you want ArchAI, that's also a name for that ID. Also, I need to delete this element, and I try it again. Give me the price of ArchAI. Still the error, and that's because the history has also that list in it. So what I do is first delete all messages and ask again. Give me the price of ArchAI. Now he is thinking. He used the tool AP coins ID And now he can get a response. Very nice. Make this bigger. You can read it. He gives me the current price, some other information, reality check, fun facts about ArchAI, that ArchAI was rebranded. And this way you can use tools. This, here you see the tool he used, API coins ID. The result, that's a JSON format with all information about that coin. Yeah, this is my demo how to add an MCP server, how to use Anthropic nodes to use tools from an MCP. Yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time.
This is fucking bad.